Hello and welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and we're back on episode 37 of the Jesus Enrique Rosas show. We are live through YouTube on the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel, on X, Kinesics, and on Rumble, of course, and through the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel. So we are ready to begin. Today is Friday. I'm in love. You remember that song? I was not that much of a fan of The Cure. I was maybe more into heavier rock, but we can forget that song. We are from that generation. Let me see. Make sure that I have my X Pro panel in here ready so we can begin. A lot to cover up today. We're going to be talking about Meghan. I have abandoned Meghan. Haven't addressed Meghan in a while. How is that possible? I have abandoned her. Haven't been paying attention to them. But I told you that she hasn't been up to much lately. You know, it's like that line from The Godfather 2. You remember? They pulled me back in. Meghan appears with Tyler Perry and Oprah, and they pull me right back in. Oh, thank you for This is the official. In fact, this tie is the official Royal Rogue tie. I remember that when I was really focused on the Royal Rogue, I was using this tie. In fact, this is the tie that appears on my thumbnails. Did I hide my wacky expressions in my thumbnails? I made a bunch of pictures. I created those for my thumbnails to streamline the creation of my thumbnails. And I use this tie, which is one of my favorite ones. Red and blue. It's like very balanced, as everything should be, as Thanos said. That was Godfather 3. Oh my God. Amen. I've corrected. I stand corrected. I really don't remember. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me on that one. So we need to address this. This is from 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. Breaking. The jury in the Daniel Penny case has notified the judge that they are unable to come to an unanimous decision on count 1, which is manslaughter in second degree. How is this possible? How is it possible that these people haven't arrived at something concrete? Because we know that this trial in general is a travesty. This shouldn't have happened in the first place. Daniel Penny is a hero, and they are trying to put him as some kind of criminal, someone who did something wrong. I'm going to generate. I need to generate some captions in here. Just make sure to generate captions for you. In this section, I was a bit of in a rush with this show, but let's hear this facts about the Daniel Penny. You know that from the New York City subway, this ex-Marine who put this guy who was harassing people on a chokehold, and the guy died afterwards when the police he was in custody of the police, and they want to make it seem like it was Daniel Penny who killed him, which is completely wrong. We know it from the evidence, the evidence in the trial itself. So I don't know how is this a thing. See, oh my God, I have my X Pro thing here. I see things about Hunter Biden. I better not talk about that. We're too early into the show, but let's watch this video together.
I just want to talk to you about Daniel Penny trial. It's the biggest travesty in the history of this country. That guy's a hero, and there were 8 murders on the subway this year. It's up 60%. And here we've got a Marine risking his life to jump on a guy. And the victim, Jordan Neely, he's a mentally ill guy, been arrested 27 times. The whole society let him down. We're the richest, most powerful country on the planet. We couldn't get this guy help. And then they try to turn it into a race thing. You know, when that Marine got up to save that woman's life, he had said to her, the bad guy, he said, I'm going to kill you and your baby, and this Marine should get a hero. I mean, he should get a hero's award. The whole city should, because nobody's going to run that subway. I have a son who lives in Brooklyn. He says, Dad, those of us that can afford Uber do it, but the people on the subway are people who can't, the dishwashers and the people coming into the city. It's a horrible thing that the city of New York is doing to this guy. The DA's office really need to be held accountable.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is a complete mess. So again, the fact that Daniel Penny is there's not an unanimous decision on not guilty of this. This is baffling. This is the amount of two-tier justice that we were talking about the other day, and it's so upsetting. I usually don't like to. Let me see something that is happening right now in real time. I don't like to address or start my shows with this kind of news right out of the gate, but it was important because it was very, very like a last minute thing. I prefer to start with something much, let's say, much lighter like this. As he left the national Christmas tree lighting, POTUS removed his stocking cap, bent over to look at the press, and then asked, "You're still here?" It was very cold and windy tonight. I see Biden in here, and I thought that he would have been perfect as Scrooge. Oh, Joe, the ghosts of presidents past are going to visit you tonight. The ghosts of presidents past are about to visit you, and you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. They're going to tell you, Joe, you can still do great things, Joe. You can correct things. You can fix your life. You can pardon J6 hostages, Joe. I hope that I'm maybe the ghost of the future presidents can also visit him. That would be interesting. So tell him to do the right thing. Tell him to do the right thing. Completely Ebenezer Scrooge. It's in the flesh. It was spot on. He would play the part. He would play the part to a T. Does Joe have a conscience? His lights are definitely not on. Yeah, it's like, hello, Joe. Joe, are you there? Where's Jill? Where's Jill? I think this is Dove, right? This is Kamala's husband. This is Kamala's husband. But we have reports, not confirmed, that they are separating. That they did not like the results of the elections. Who in their party would like those results? But who would be so delusional that they were going to have any other results than that? That's not something that you expect. You were bound to fail. As Jaguar, we're going to see those shares of Jaguar diving anytime soon. We're woke because this is what creativity is all about. Okay, this is in quotes. Did he say this himself? Did he say this for real? Something that I cannot wrap my head around if he said this for real, but let's watch the video still. Should be
Jaguar has no desire to be loved by everybody.
Jaguar has no desire to be loved by everybody. To be fair, you know that from some time up to this point, I am a creator that I don't desire to be loved by everybody. So in some sense, that is the way to go. That's you can please everybody. You need to know, you need to be very clear and be true to yourself as to what is the people that I want to attract. Do I want to attract people who have low morals? Do I want to attract people that are brainwashed beyond any salvation, people who don't want to be saved, but people who have no redemption possible, people who are coming in bad faith. No, you have to be quite picky about the people that you let into your life. So this is correct, but we are talking about people, as in us. Do you think Jaguar as a company doesn't want to appeal to anybody with the money to buy one of their cars? They are not that exclusive. You know that they are this extremely exclusive brands that are really picky, like Ferrari. We were talking about Ferrari the other day. They're going to be even more stricter. They want to make sure that you don't go against DEI this time. Or Rolex, that they put in this list, which is a fake list, is who you know when it comes to buying Rolex from the manufacturer. But I don't think that loved by anybody means that they are addressing the right target. It's like if I was, going against people with common sense, that would be anti-common sense.
It has already stirred emotions, and it will continue to, because that's what fearless creativity does.
Fearless creativity. That reminds me, some of you know that I started advertising. Was let's say lukewarm part of my life, because I was more into the creative part, and my advertising studies were like 90% management, which were a bit frustrating. Who studies advertising and spends 90% of the time studying the management part? That is boring. At least for me, it was boring. But the creativity, I always remember when I saw those Cannes Lions prizes and great advertising, that some of the advertising was very creative, but the question was, does it really work for the brand? Does this work for the brand? And it is like this ad. I don't know. I have mentioned this in some shows ago. The Cadbury gorilla, that is lighting in a bottle. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you needed to be creative to make sure that the brand is first. No, you don't make advertising to stir controversy or to earn awards. You create advertising for the brand. And in this case, Jaguar is missing the mark. Jaguar is missing the mark, especially because they are alienating the public that they actually want. They are they're taking this. I don't know if I've shown you. I've shown you the classic Jaguar ad. There's a classic Jaguar ad. Not classic, one Jaguar ad for 5 years ago that included Ben Kingsley, Tom Hiddleston, and this other guy, I forgot his name. He got great voice. This British guys, very stylish, but no, this is not it.
This is the original essence of Jaguar.
Yeah, this is the original essence of Jaguar. This very bland font, which is so, especially the letter A. The letter A is something playful, something like childish. This is not sophisticated at all. You have to be extremely careful with the font. This is fascinating, by the way. This is fascinating. I remember that, and my design career, I just studied the bare minimum about font design, and I find it fascinating. You know that there are people that are dedicated to designing fonts. Font is the design or the style of the letters, okay, that we use maybe in documents or logos or all the stuff. And designing fonts is a lot of a science, because fonts have a personality. It's like fonts have body language. It's like you see a font and that font inspires you something. The way that it's written like this, or with another font, with a serif fonts, it's completely different, and that can make or break a design. This is absolutely breaking the personality of Jaguar. This is not the people that you're selling to. And precisely, let me see if I can look for that Jaguar ad so you can see the Jaguar is good to be bad. Sorry for that. I'm going to mute this 1 second so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can play this out loud, but at least I will make sure that you can watch it. Okay, I'm going to, maybe we can play this. Let me see. You don't see what I'm doing. Let's see. All right, this is, we can switch here, reduce a bit the volume, and you can see this. I don't know if you remember this Jaguar app.
Have you ever noticed how in Hollywood movies all the villains are played by Brits?
Maybe we just sound right.
Good evening,
Mark
sir.
Strong.
Thank you, Mary.
It was 9 years ago.
We're more focused, more precise.
We're always one step ahead.
With a certain style, an eye for detail.
And we're obsessed by power.
What happened?
Stiff upper lip is key.
And we all drive Jaguars. Oh, yes. It's good to be bad.
Yeah, that was so awesome. That was so awesome. It's good to be bad. Why? This is what I tell you. This is what I tell you when what I mean in terms of design. You have this, the new F-Type R. It was with a Mark. You just have to put Mark Strong in there. You just put his face, and that's it. That's all. I'm sold with that. I mean, this is. I'm afraid. I'm frightened that Aston Martin could do something like this at some point. Like, look at this design, and look at this, style, and then look at this, whatever this is. What the F? How is it possible? How is that possible? Yeah, that ad 9 years ago, which was so amazing, so amazing. And this is what we got. We got the DEI Jaguar now, the Jaguar. This is not. And you know what is? We should have that back. We should have this back. We should have back. But know who's back? You know who's back? It's not only Biden who appeared. Well, it's your favorite VP ever. Your favorite VP ever reappeared. Kamala Harris emerged, brings a new accent because maybe she has been practicing it for some time in the shadows. I knew y'all were in town, couldn't let it go without coming by to say hello and to say thank you to everyone here. All of this extraordinarily, it's just so funny that Eric Doherty is putting the like the pronunciation itself. I'm going to play the video so you can look it for yourself and hear it for yourself without captions. I'm not going to caption this.
I knew y'all were in town. I couldn't let it go without coming by to say hello and to say thank you to everyone.
Is she sloshed? Is she sloshed? Oh, is she sloshed? I don't understand. I'm seeing here last minute stuff. It could be that there's a mistrial on the Daniel Penny case. It seems to be a mistrial. I'm just seeing last minute stuff. Not gonna confirm anything, but meanwhile, is Kamala? What was the other word? Sloshed, hammered. There's another word. There's another word.
I knew y'all were in town. I couldn't let it go without coming by to say hello and to say thank you to everyone here. Oh.
She reminds me, at some point, she reminds me of Fran Drescher. Do you remember The Nanny? That series was a bit odd. I didn't like the series that much because I found Fran's voice, that forced voice of The Nanny, a bit annoying. And Kamala absolutely reminds me, tipsy, wasted, sloshed, hammered. Yeah, that all that. She reminds me of Fran Drescher's character in The Nanny.
All of these extraordinary leaders. I wanted to come by and say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate. But most important, let's make sure we celebrate each other.
She's drunk. She's drunk. She is drunk. Okay, I like this, Kasim. I like this that you're saying Jesus Nation. Jesus Nation. Isn't that... I mean, the original Jesus doesn't have that copyrighted because it sounds nice. Jesus Nation. Jesus Nation. That's... maybe I shouldn't pronounce that with that German accent, but I love that. I'm going to write it down. Jesus Nation. Jesus... nation. I don't know why. I like the ring to it. Celebrating losing. I don't know. That maybe it's that. Sometimes you can win by losing. I'm pretty sure that she feels that she won by losing. I'm sure that she didn't want it. It's like DEI did not earn it. In this case, she didn't want it. She didn't want that stuff. And speaking of DEI, good news. Good news. Breaking, the University of Michigan just ended DEI policies in all hiring and training practices. This is nature healing. This is the world healing. Oh, yeah. Some of you like Jesus Nation. It's like when we say nationalism, three-piece suit nationalism. How dare she say Merry Christmas? Yeah, Kamala said Merry Christmas. We all heard her. That is great. We should say Merry Christmas more often. Should say Merry Christmas more often. We need that. Well, it depends, of course. What are your beliefs? I am Christian. I am happy of being Christian right now. I love Jesus. I always speak to Him. I speak to God. I just ask for all that I ask is for guidance. Tell me what is the right path, and well, it has worked out really nice. It has worked out really nice. And well, there's some insane things in the world. Couple of insane things in the world that I got some pitches. This is something that this is the kind of things that I sometimes see in my timeline that I know I'm not going to show this. I don't know if I should be showing this because it's a bit odd. What this guy, I didn't know this guy existed. Dave Blunt is a tragic figure in the vein of artists like Elliott Smith, Amy Winehouse, or Juice WRLD. But because instead of heroin or alcohol, he chooses to overdose on chicken wings, our natural impulse upon watching this unfold is that it is grotesque. I don't know if I can play this, but I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this anyway. He's trying to rap connected to an oxygen tank. I just needed to just show you this and, well, read your comments and what do you think about this? What do you think about this?
Hey, Chicago, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage?
No, we don't have a problem. I think the couch has a problem. The couch is that the Green Mile meme. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
Exactly. Get the fuck off my dick, Snoop Dogg.
Nice. Just to be clear, I remind you that I am not much into rap or hip hop. As close as I can get is Limp Bizkit or what else is? It's like maybe the Beastie Boys. And the Beastie Boys were great. What else? It's like maybe Linkin Park as well. There's one band that I'm missing. There was one band in the 90s that mixed rock and rap. I forgot their name. I was not much of a fan of. If you can help me in the comments, which band of the 90s was somewhat famous and combined rock and rap? I remember. I forgot their name. I absolutely forgot. I don't even remember one song, but this.
I bought her a chain, I bought her a bag, I made her everything. The only thing that I didn't buy her is a new wedding ring. I told her to promise always stay true and never to fuck the team. I know she probably think I'm crazy cause I'm always saying that.
There's a Rage Against the Machine, but they're not really rap and or hip hop. They're more like I wouldn't say that. There's this. It was Bobcat. Oh, Bobcat is always on point. Bobcat, you always read my mind. How do you do it? Faith No More. Yeah, I know that they were quite famous. I know that they mixed rap and rock. But for the life of me, if you ask me to name one Faith No More song, nothing will come true. Nothing will come true. But yeah, I remember that mix. Okay, we could say that Red Hot Chili Peppers song. It could have some kind of influence. The Blood Sugar Sex Magic, that album was just legendary. I have to say it. But
my ex, she did me dirty once I got my heart attached, and I'm steady bumping Zans cause they help me to relax. Xanax don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me cause I need you by my side.
That is his girl, by the way. That is his girl.
As long as you don't leave me, then I'll really be alright.
Why Kid Peppermint? He ate Limp Bizkit. Oh my god, including the Petroleum Eyes guy. It was the guitarist, right? Or was the bassist? You know, the guy from Limp Bizkit who had the Petroleum Eyes that had this contact lenses were full black. Anthrax did as well. Had some influences from rap as well.
One time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And then one time that you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high.
Okay, well, that's it. I cannot stand one more second of this. I cannot stand one more second of this. And by the way, there's Rivellino. You know Rivellino from X, the guy who started the Green Lines nationalism. Green line test failed. She's disgusted and trying to hide it. Look at her head leaning away. How does this work? How does this work? I don't understand. I don't understand how exactly does this work. Boutique Mods, I prefer REM. You know that one of my favorite songs of REM is was not that famous, Electrolyte. I love that song. I don't know why it wasn't more famous. Everybody remembers Losing My Religion. 1991, we had actual music. Oh my God! Remember the Video Music Awards from 1991 was a turning point of my life. It was something that I can describe. Who is this large man? His name is apparently Dave Blunt. Dave Blunt. It's my understanding. This is my understanding. It's something that wait, people pay to watch this garbage. Oh well. You know that I'm going to tell you something, James Jameson. I'm going to tell you something. After realizing that Amber Heard still has fans, anything is possible. I have always said that. You poop the bed and you go to trial and you do all this stuff and you are exposed to the world and you still have fans, well, anybody can have fans. All you need is the camera and the microphone. It's not that hard. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And, well, not anybody can be the Paisa Billie Eilish. What do I mean by Paisa? We in Venezuela, when Colombia, we Paisa to Colombians. Oh my God, Politically Rican already did something with, I want to make sure to keep my bookmarks ready. The Paisa Billie Eilish, a Colombian hit woman of 23 years old, known as the Doll, arrested for several murders, including her ex-boyfriend. Reports. This is why I tell you. Las Vegas, the state of Nevada. This was in Colombia. She's got the eyes. She's got the eyes. No, you cannot save her. You cannot save her. This is like that meme. That meme. I need to show you this meme. I show you the meme, the classic meme for this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I can't save her. Or worse yet, when people see this, a woman who has killed many men, including her ex-boyfriend, and they put this. No. Would not. You're gonna wake up inside a coffin. You're gonna wake up inside a coffin. That is not. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. That look at her. She's got the Sam Paco eyes. You know the Hannibal Lecter stuff. The Hannibal Lecter stuff. This is I always picture Billy not smelling very fresh. We are going to be addressing that PhD research about smelling, and smelling not very fresh. That is racist or misogynist? Wait a second. Billie Eilish is white. I cannot be racist because you cannot be racist against white people according to the current state of the world. So that must be misogynist, Dan. That must be misogynist. No, Shakira is an angel. She's one of the good guys so far. Shakira's nice. My favorite song of Shakira is called Loca, by the way. I have dedicated that song to Meghan more than once. Loca. You know what Loca means in English, right? Crazy. Shakira Loca. That's hands down my favorite Shakira song. And one of that she sang with Alejandro Sanz as well. Real global news. What men do, women do better. The Colombian Electra, notorious female assassin known as the Doll, La Muñeca, was taken into custody near Bogota, the Colombian capital, on Friday. She's accused of several targeted killings. One of the victims was her ex-boyfriend. Maybe the ex-boyfriend knew too much and she had to dispatch him. Oh, I can save her. You know that I can save her. I can save her jokes coming. I can save her jokes coming. Let's generate the subtitles of this. The eyes don't lie. Agreed, Tails. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Why don't we don't? Oh, it doesn't have sound. This doesn't have sound. That's odd. It doesn't have sound. This clip doesn't have sound. That's quite odd. She's been escorted by a policewoman, and well, I think she can be a great. Oh, she did the thing. She did the look. Oh my God. She looks unassuming, which I guess that helps that helps blend in and do whatever she knows how to do best. Crazy stuff. And with a gun. Yeah. You know that one question, you should see the comments, right? Because this happens a lot. It's like with this guy, with the guy who killed the health insurance CEO, and they were exposing this guy. In the case of La Muñeca, the doll, have all these guys swooning over her. Oh, I can save her. I can save her. I can make it this work. No, Paul, that is not going to work. She's gonna slit your throat. I guarantee you that. Why is this fascination with the criminals? Why do criminals, for example, criminals that go to jail, receive love letters, like tons of love letters? I remember this guy, the shooter from Aurora, Colorado. You remember that was a while ago when it was at a cinema in Aurora, Colorado, in which he entered dressed as Batman and began shooting people, and he killed a ton of people. It was horrific. And he went to jail, and then we got the reports. He was getting fan mail, love letters. What is happening? Why does that happen? I have a word. I tweeted about the word. Let me look for my Twitter account. There's a word for that. I was doing some kind of research. Let me see. I'm gonna look in my here it is. Here's the term. Why do criminals receive so many love letters in prison? This is the word that describes the phenomenon, but the real question is why it happens. Hybristophilia. Hybristophilia is a paraphilia involving sexual interest in and attraction to those who commit crimes. The term is derived from the Greek word hybristein, meaning to commit an outrage against someone, ultimately derived from hubris, and philo, meaning having a strong affinity preference for. What the F? There were a couple answers, interesting answers. J.E. touches memory. I take a couple stabs at it, pun intended. First, the woman is acting out against the norms. She wants to be shocking or rebel against the authority figures in her life. You know, the one who sends those love letters to a criminal. Or be seen as edgy. Second, she's not mature enough for a real in-person relationship and or finds it difficult to start an in-person relationship. So she enters into this relationship, a parasocial relationship, which is essentially a fantasy relationship. She doesn't know this person, doesn't know the range of the personality, doesn't know how they would treat her if they were to meet. But she can fantasize about him being what she wants and acting the way she dreams. So she's pushing against convention and authority figures and now has a boyfriend she didn't have before who she can imagine to be whatever she wants him to be in her mind. Some were talking about why does this happen? And it could be a bit different in each way, right? But why do women send fan mail to convicted criminals of horrific murders that we literally know that they did it? They are not innocent. They are jailed for life. And somebody mentioned about the war brides phenomenon. That is a bit, I don't want to delve much into that because I would like to, mature a bit my opinion on that. But you can do some research about the war bride term. And well, that would have many of us always have solid takes. Simple really is the female version of survival of the fittest, be chosen by the fittest. And of course, the innocent nature of women. He a killer, but he would never do that to me. Or, but he is my killer. Just biology at work. Men have plenty counterparts to this. Yeah, we have also our own biases. I think Jenny also had a nice take. They think they can fix and save a man, even a criminal. He wouldn't have put all those people in a wood chipper if he had love. Just like in romantic novels or Hallmark movies, perhaps, in which a pirate or a cowboy or Mr. 50 Shades of etc. is tamed by a plain, simple woman. Also in Jane Eyre in 1847. This is something that is recurrent. This is a recurrent topic. A recurrent topic. Could it be the cozy jumpers? I don't know. So many things that can happen. I know, well, maybe we could say that crazy things in a crazy world and crazy people. Our job is to stay as far away from crazy people as possible. I need to address this. And this just got into our timeline all of a sudden. But unbelievable. Failed London Mayor Sadiq Khan is to get a knighthood in New Year honors. For what exactly? We know that he is a walking disaster. He's destroying London. He shouldn't be getting a knighthood. He should be getting the sack. Yeah, but I'm sure that this was pressure by Keir Starmer. This pressure by Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer knows that he's been hated a lot, so he must have applied pressure to get, Sadiq Khan to be in the headlines so he can have a few days of peace and Christmas. Keir Starmer, who is also a seer. This is no. I with these people, I wouldn't want to be a sir. It's like this. Another crazy things happening in the world. I'm going to, now that we are in my Twitter account, let's check this. Oppenheimer star Emma Dumont. I didn't know about her, by the way. I didn't know who she was. I don't know which other roles she's been in. But it happens that it is news that she comes out as trans masculine, non-binary. What? Trans masculine, non-binary. I am trying to make sense of that. And Riley Gaines says, someone explain trans masculine, non-binary to me like I'm 5. I didn't understand. I tried. When I have trouble understanding something, I ask ChatGPT, and I literally ask ChatGPT, explain me this in Doom Eternal terms. I'm a huge fan of Doom Eternal. I have played 666 hours of Doom Eternal by this point. So if you explain me in Doom Eternal, I could understand. And I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT answered, in Doom Eternal terms, trans-masculine non-binary is like playing as the Doomslayer, yeah? Masculine energy and action, all right? But customizing your armor, weapons, and approach to reflect a unique, non-conforming playstyle. That is actually playing the game. That there's nothing special about that. I mean, it's explaining in Doom Eternal terms, but it's not saying anything out of the ordinary. It's like that is how the game works, and that's it. You're not defined by the standard archetype, but still embody a raw power, versatility, and individuality, smashing demons. And what? This is like Arse Wipe episode of Meghan. Like it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. I think that Alberto De Luca made a very good point about this. This is the explanation in Doom Eternal terms. Give me attention. I'm going to make up a completely made up term so I can say it. Come out as that, and well, then I will be drawing attention that is ultimately, it's like this. I don't know if I can show this. Queer body positive model breaks plus size stigma by flaunting confidence in swimsuits and bikinis. This is I understand a guy. Okay, YouTube. Okay, the YouTube police has arrived. They're pointed at me with their guns. This is a guy. What you see in the screen right now, it's a guy. XY chromosomes. All right? These are not real boobs. These are man boobs. All right? The YouTube police. So don't block my live stream. Don't block my live stream. Okay? Don't block my live stream. And I thought that, well, looking at this guy, I thought that Andrew Tits would be a good stage name. Andrew Tits. It's spot on. It's like this. So there's so many things happening. This is. Are you following me on X? Are you following me on X? If you want to really be exposed to the insanity of the world, you need to follow me on X. The link is in the description of this video. Men's cuddling group aims to redefine masculinity and heal trauma. Okay, these are men who get together to cuddle together. No, man, that is being gay. That is just being gay. No, this is like Joshua Lysak. If everything goes right, I will have Joshua Lysak, ghostwriter, on my interviews pretty soon. What else do we have? And like this, there's a new rapper being pushed onto the music industry. They're called Cortisa Star, and they are transgender. What is this? I'm not gonna play the music. I am not gonna play the music. I am not going to put the sound on. I am not going to put the sound on. I am not going to put the sound on. This looks like, I said this on X. This looks like a tangerine that you left at the back of a pickup truck the whole summer. What is this? I'm not playing that music. Not playing that music. And this is something that I wanted to, something that we needed to address today. Breaking. Well, let's wait. Let's make a quick pause. Let's make a quick pause. Princess Dumbarton, I'm seeing your comment, Princess Dumbarton. Your comment is really funny, but I cannot highlight it. But very funny, very funny. You're so mean. Why are you so mean? Your comment is very funny. What is this? Breaking. Did the Sousa share this? Canada has banned another 300 plus firearms, opting to send confiscated weapons to Ukraine. This is why the Second Amendment in the United States, the right to bear arms, is so important. Never give up your right to defend yourself from enemies, foreign or domestic. Let's watch the video.
Or transported.
Let's see, the sounds is a bit low. I have this video on my. It's better to watch this video here because I can't just pump up the volume. How do you say that? Volume or volume? Valium is the thing that they give you for the tranquilizer.
Volume. Yeah, Valium is the thing that they psychiatrists give you to, it's like super weed. Valium is the super weed. I always say the Valium is volume, right? This is the British pronunciation, or what is the American pronunciation? Volume.
Is the Cambridge Dictionary?
Volume.
Is that the way that's volume? Volume. Okay, let's fix the volume. I just say like that? Okay, so we have fixed the volume and we can watch this. And what is Canada doing about weapons? I want to know if that's yeah, Valium is an antispasmodic. So whenever I said pump up the volume, that's what I guess that I was saying something that was so funny. Pump up the volume. Jesus, what I'm just saying. What are you saying? What? You have to learn to pronounce. English makes no sense sometimes.
Today, the government is adding a further 324 unique makes and models of assault-style firearms.
I mean, I thought that Canada was rather peaceful. And how come Canadians have access to more than, well, it's more than 300, right? Assault-style weapons. How does that happen? Is that usual? Is that normal? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm finding out. But it is really concerning that they are adding all this, more than 300 classes or makes of assault-type firearms to ban them, and of all those weapons, they're going to send them to Ukraine. This is simply not good.
Today, the government is adding a further 324 unique makes and models of assault-style firearms to the list of prohibited firearms in Canada. This prohibition takes effect immediately.
So I guess that if you have any of these assault-style weapons, you have to hand them to the government. You have to just hand them to the government. This is not good. Not good.
This means,
yeah, it's like, I guess that this is like in Switzerland. Tracy Smith, they are hunters, sports shooters, family heirlooms. This is like in Switzerland that many people it's like widespread, the owning of firearms, of rifles, because it's, but at the same time it's also widespread that you have to do service in the army. It is my understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And there are other reasons why there's widespread gun owning in Switzerland, but they don't have the shooting problem like in the United States. Not going to elaborate on that because, well, I might trigger a lot of people, way more people than I want to. Today is Friday. Today's Friday. We are in love. No. This maybe for a Monday or a Tuesday. That's more appropriate. But today is Friday. Let's go. Let's go a bit shallow today. Let's go a bit light today. Maybe tomorrow, Saturday, we can do a special and talk about actual statistics that can be upsetting for some people.
This means these firearms can no longer be legally used, sold, or imported in Canada, and can only be transferred or transported under extremely limited circumstances. As part of that process, the government of Canada has committed to the Ukrainian government to identify whether some of these guns could be donated to support the fight for democracy in Ukraine.
This is I have a gift for this. Where's my gift? I need to look for my gift. Let me see if I can. I'm going to have a GIF for this. Let me see if you can see here and tenor. Sheer effing hubris. Yeah, this is my page on tenor.com. You can use my gifts, by the way, on on X. You can just put Jesus Enrique Rosas in there and you're going to get all my gifts. And yeah, this is sheer effing hubris. I could say that maybe that applies, maybe not, but no, I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's the way. And as we learned in Venezuela, you should not give up your firearms. But who comes up with this? I guess that this is voted by representatives and they pass these laws and they just go for that. And people are okay. No, this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening by any circumstances. Shouldn't be happening by any circumstances. It's way bad idea. It is a bad idea. I think people should have a right to bear arms in any country. You know that the thing that it is ridiculous when people say that, oh, okay, but if you then crime is going to be rampant. In Venezuela, firearms of every kind have been banned for what? For 10 years, if I remember correctly. I think it has been 10 years or more, or 15 years. I don't remember. For a long time ago. And there's still crime in the streets. A lot of crime, a lot of sicarios, a lot of hitmen, a lot of stuff going on. So I don't think that is a fix. That's an actual fix. I don't think that is an actual fix to the problem. Because whoever wants to commit a crime, they're going to get the guns illegally by any other means. And people, law-abiding citizens, should be able to defend themselves. You should be able to defend yourself at your home. If somebody enters your home and has a gun, you should be able to, you know, what they call the castle laws, right? Is that the term? I think that is the... A castle doctrine, also known as castle law or a defense or habitation law, is a legal doctrine that designates a person's abode or any legally occupied place as a place in which that person has protections and immunities, permitting one in certain circumstances to use force against somebody who trespasses it. Yes, if somebody trespasses, enters your home and tries to threaten your family or something, you should be able to defend yourself and you should be able to have guns. If the government takes your guns away, crime is just going to get worse. It's that simple. It's that simple. We are not Japan. I don't know, except if you are Japanese. Some of my body language buddies are from Japan and are Japanese, and that's great. But it doesn't work in many other places. And which other reason? Maybe why you have so many people living in Japan, they don't have guns and you don't have the kind of crime that you have in other places. There must be a reason for that. There must be a reason. I don't know. Again, today is Friday. Maybe I'm a bit slow. I cannot come on for a reason why in Japan the crime is so low. But I know that we will be able to come up with an answer at some point. But let's lower the heat again. Let's talk about Kamala again. And this was from, you remember that interview, that Kamala interview with this lady from Call Her Daddy podcast, that they did this interview that nobody cared about. They share one clip on YouTube and nobody cared about that clip. That clip has like, let's check it right now. That clip has, okay, 1 month ago and didn't break the 1 million views. Okay, 1 month ago, didn't break the 1 million views. You remember how many million views had the Joe Rogan podcast with Donald Trump? And this lady was mocking the fact that Kamala's headquarters spent 6 figures on what it wasn't even a hotel room. It was an empty house. I think that they rented the house. Then they decorated that part of the house as I'm going to try to look for and try to include so we have so you can remember about this, the design of that. Remember this, right? Okay, take a look at this. Take a look at this. And now we're going to see the video.
There's a little bit of controversy about that podcast because you did
Oh.
Do you know about this?
No, what?
Because in D.C., this interview happened in D.C.
Yeah.
In a hotel.
Yeah. Not in a hotel. It was like a random house.
It was like random house. But apparently, you can tell me, they spent, meaning the Harris campaign spent like $100,000.
I did see
you
that.
know about this?
It's hilarious.
To build.
It's hilarious. The lady that interviewed Kamala Harris, it's hilarious. This is mocking. This is mocking.
The studio.
Yeah, it's not
to
true.
Not true. To make it look like it was the studio that you used in L.A.
My studio that is gorgeous in Los Angeles doesn't even cost six figures.
You know, that is true. Okay, if your studio, there's a YouTuber that I admire him a lot. It's a great content creator. His channel is Make Art Now. Check out his studio and check out the video. He made a micro documentary how he built his studio. His studio is just great. His videos are just great. Make Art Now. And no, I don't think that his studio costs $100,000. One studio, $100,000 it must be like a professional TV studio. Not this. Absolutely not this. Let me see if I can show you. Make Art Now. If he's
Josh Joe. It has
Josh Joe is his name. Has his amazing studio. Make sure that you check him out. Especially that video. That video must be somewhere. How he made his studio. That's just Josh Joe. 100,000 for this. I mean, they essentially built this inside the house. I can guess that they built this thing inside. Why? Why didn't they rent an Airbnb? It would have been much cheaper. Cheaper. It would have very cheap in comparison to this.
In LA.
My studio that is gorgeous in Los Angeles doesn't even cost six figures. So I don't know how cardboard walls could cost.
Cardboard walls. So yes, they use the living room, an empty living room on an empty house, and then they built this cheap stuff in the middle to interview Kamala Harris. Why? I mean, this is the amount of spending that we are talking about. This is the amount of spending that we are talking about. We're going to take a look at Call Her Daddy's at the latest studio to see.
Cost six figures, but
do you think they did that? I mean, you saw it.
Absolutely not. With love to them. Oh my God, it was gorgeous, but like it wasn't that nice.
No, this was not gorgeous. This is not gorgeous. This looks like that meme of if your chances of winning the presidency in the room with us right now. This looks like that. I'm gonna look for that meme. Why not? Is X in the wrong room with us right now? Yeah, I need to show you this one, so you know what I mean. This meme is a classic. This has more. This is more interesting than whatever was Kamala in. Let's take a look at Call Her Daddy podcast.
Let's see. We can. If we can look at what does she mean that is her wonderful her studio that is gorgeous. I don't see it as gorgeous. It's funny because all the things that appear I don't know if is this a studio that she means. This was 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna show you this in a way. Let me see if we can do this. I'm gonna mute this, and I don't know if this was interviewing Simone Biles. If this is her studio, I don't know if this is her studio or this was a hotel room. Let me see if I can look for another, because there's another example here. I want to see what she means.
I'm so thankful for my.
I think that she means that this is her studio. I think this is her studio. I'm going to actually show her studio right now. This is the studio of Call Her Daddy. Gorgeous. Okay. Well, if you like it, that's nice, I guess. Let me see. That is her gorgeous studio. Well, I don't see much of a difference of this to this. Okay. In fact, it is like they were doing a replica. It is like they were trying to go for a replica of her studio. This is what Kamala's headquarters did, and this is her actual studio. I think that this is looks pretty much the same. Okay, for a replica, it looks pretty much the same. Okay, I think they did a good job. But why? You see, for example, that they were interviewing Simone Biles, they went for just a hotel room, and this was perfect. Why couldn't they do Kamala this? Just a hotel room is much easier from a Secret Service standpoint. It's cheaper, it's faster, it's everything. But no, I'm just a YouTuber. Why both are trash. Both studios are trash. Yeah, both of them are quite. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. Maybe at some point I will show you. We'll give you a studio tour, but it's gonna like break the magic, because what you see in the frame is what you want. What I want you to see, right? Because this is what I do. The rest of the studio is not that glamorous at all. In fact, it's a bit of a mess, with the cameras and the lights and the stuff. At some point, I will give you a behind the scenes look, but again, it's not flattering at all. I always like a darker background. This is the style that I wanted to do. It took a while to nail it. But again, in the end, this is I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It could be a hotel room. It could be a makeshift room. It could be this. It could be anything. Okay, it doesn't matter. What matters is the content, and we know that well in terms of Kamala, the content was not that good. The content was not that good, and when we say that the content was not that good, I was laughing so hard. It is industrial beige, boring. Wait a second. No.
It looks like middle school room. Yeah, but let's move forward. When we talk about content and the substance, you know that there's somebody who has. When we talk about substance, content and substance, there's somebody who has some trouble, creating actual content. We were talking about Kamala. We were talking about these endorsements of Kamala that really, no, didn't cut it. One of them was Oprah, who was paid. She wasn't paid. It was her production company $2.5 million, if I remember correctly. At first it was 1 million, then 2 million, and then 2.5 million. And she couldn't even donate those 2.5 million to Kamala's campaign. Well, tough luck. And now we have Meghan. They pulled me back in. Meghan appears. When I say, goodbye, Meghan, I'm not going to cover you again. All of a sudden, Meghan reappears. Oh, a wild Meghan appears. And Meghan is shining because that Meghan is brilliant. And she is literally brilliant. Why is she shining like this? I don't know. Looks nice if you are in the 70s. Okay. But right now, I don't know. It's a bit odd. I will give it a pass. Even Tyler Perry is not shining as much, but that's what we mean. That Meghan is brilliant. Thanks to Stephanie Sidley for sharing this picture. Why didn't they just honor Diddy last night? They should have. They are in this strange stuff. This is strange. Let me see what they were eating. Bit of meat. Oh. No vegans here, I see. No vegans, although Tyler hasn't touched his, whatever this is. Looks nice. Let me see. Oh, the belly. Oh, this is, Meghan. Well, Meghan had a bit of a mess in her platter. Meghan had a bit of a mess. Meghan had the messiest plate. Why, Meghan? Why are you doing that? People were asking me, hey, take a look at what she's been doing. Roger Sage. Thank you to, I need to thank Roger Sage because she's always sharing all these videos and stuff of Meghan and just copy and paste. But big shout out. Make sure to, if you're an ex, follow Roger Sage. Sage1411. Sage1411. Rachel is so thirsty she could have waited till Tyler Perry was off the red carpet to hug and say hi like other celebs, but she had to get the attention for the cameras. She had to stay on the red carpet and or just chicken grease. Chicken grease. Maybe the chicken grease. I'm going to mute this. We don't need to hear any of this. Oh, I need you remember that Meghan is a hugger. Meghan is a hugger. And I remember that I had a running joke with Meghan as a hugger. A long, long time ago when I made Meghan's memes, whenever Meghan said, oh, you know that I hugging people. Yeah, because Meghan is a hugger and that reminds me of Aliens. Oh, Alien. It's the original. This is from the original. Remember? This is Meghan hugging. This is the same picture. Exactly the same picture. In this case, she's on the red carpet. She has to make it. She has to make it about herself. Oh, I'm not going to move. Then they see that. Oh, you need to be moving, lady. You need to be moving. You cannot be greeting people there. It is nice. Tyler's this is a bit disorienting. That optical illusion is nice. Oh yeah, you're gonna save me after Netflix. You're gonna save me after Netflix dumps me, right? I am not a professional lip reader. I'm just making things up, but I can imagine that this is what Rachel is telling him.
You're gonna save me when Netflix dumps me, right? I can dump Harry if you want. If you don't like gingers, I can dump him. Oh, yes, of course. She has to laugh like that. No. Let me laugh like this. Like bang my head against the floor, while the organizing lady, hey, you need to keep moving. You have to keep moving. We call remember that Meghan's first name is Rachel, so that's why we say Rachel. We say Rachel because Meghan's first name is Rachel. I see some of you in the comments do not remember this. You have to keep moving, please. I'm going to get fired. Who do you think you are talking to, you peasant? I'm a duchess. I am the Duchess of Sausages. And why does Meghan speak like Dave Mustaine? I have no idea. I forgot it. I haven't made Meghan's accent, Valley girl accent in a while. Who do you think you're talking about? I am a duchess. You cannot talk to me like that. That is the Valley girl. Meghan goes full on 120% Valley girl in those moments. You cannot be talking to me like that. I'm with Tyler Perry. He's very powerful. He will get you fired, you peasant. You remember that South Park episode? Oh, I remember that South Park episode as it was yesterday. The lady was pissed off. She was pissed off. Oh yeah, keep moving. Let's oh yeah, we need to take a couple pictures first. Oh, where's Harry? Why Harry didn't come? Oh yeah, because the erasure of gingers. Oh, but why does she have to react like this? Like she's a teenager. It's like she's like the biracial Taylor Swift. You know, that Taylor Swift appeal. Like it's like she has to act and sing and everything as a teenager because that's her target, right? I mean, I respect the grift, Taylor. No hard feelings. But why does the biracial Taylor Swift has to act like this? Oh my God! Oh, I cannot believe it! Oh, it is you, whoever you are. There you are. Oh, let me hug you. Remember that I am a hugger. Big hugger, big hug. Oh yeah. Oh, even Tyler is saying, "Oh my God! Finally, I got rid of her. Maybe if I run away the other way, she doesn't notice." The biracial Taylor Swift. Yeah, she's the biracial Taylor Swift. We have this. J.E. Duchess Marmalade also shares. J.E., you are around, right? J.E. is one of our trusty mods. Is this the dumb thing in society at this level of event, taking a woman's hands to closely examine her ring? I would have thought they all play it cool and not acknowledge the jewelry. But this is Meghan. Meghan has to act like she's so amused. You see, what does she do? She grabs the hand. Oh, this is okay. I really don't know. I have no idea if this is a thing or not, if this is part of protocol. Although Meghan left the royal family because she didn't like the protocol, that she liked to go and hug people. Hug people. I know. I'm seeing you, J.E. I'm seeing you. I see you. Why is Meghan doing this? How much does it cost? I have like $500,000 on me right now. How much do you have? That is the equivalent of what color of your Bugatti? What color of your Bugatti? Oh yeah, let me see your rings. What color of your Bugatti? And then I love this. A royally sage PR woman is like, biatch, get off the carpet. These are the moments, and we know that Meghan is gonna go berserk if she is rushed. If you rush Meghan,
off the red carpet, you're gonna get the full Meghan treatment. You're gonna get the full Meghan treatment. That is not something. That's not something that you want. We have the picture of Oprah. I hope that Oprah, I hope that Oprah is feeling better after all those distressing situations that we understand that she has been suffering, digestive issues. Not going to elaborate on that because it's really gross, but, no, not going to elaborate on that. Oh, you can caption this one. This was her doing something with her tongue. I don't know what she was. Maybe she's maybe she has been around Hollywood too much and she's turned into a lizard by this point. I don't know. Maybe she's turned into a lizard. And people were commenting about the house as well. Resting Doll Face. I don't know how many subscribers has Resting Doll Face. I remember that I used to post a lot when I updated my Royal Rogue channel more regularly. I posted a lot from Resting Doll Face, but Resting Doll Face has her own YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to her. So Harry and Meghan Markle's Montecito mansion included all the furniture when they purchased it. No IKEA furniture, really? Yeah, it seems that they didn't change a thing. And this is like one stock photo from the house itself. And this is you can recognize the kitchen at the back, which was used for the American Riviera Horchard trailer, which was very cheap, by the way. Not the kitchen, but the trailer. The kitchen is nice. All the kitchen, I mean, all the area of the kitchen looks cozy. It's really, really nice. Even the tiny lamps look like mushrooms. Maybe this was Harry's idea. He likes mushrooms, so he liked the lamps to look like mushrooms. That is a good taste. You want to make your home as to feel as comfortable at home as possible. So maybe you wanted those common tropes. So they were having this chat with this woman, and it seems that for some strange reason, none of them had shoes. I mean, that is customary for some people. Okay, you don't like to use the same things, the same shoes that you use on the street. You don't use it inside your home, but you usually have some slippers or something in your home so people can use slippers. They leave their shoes at home, and then they leave their shoes at not at home, at the door, and they use some slippers. But then we need to entertain the Harkles being barefoot out of their home. Good for them. That is nice. But I don't know if I'm visiting, if I'm having a meeting, why can't I have some kind of sterilized UV light slippers? Why? I don't get it. It's even got the pots and pans. So weird. Like nothing has changed. I think they painted the walls in a few rooms, and that was about the extent of their renovation. No, they didn't change anything. So that's, that all those rumors that they didn't buy the house, but they were renting. By this point, I think that it's clear that they bought the house. But if you have other thoughts, you can share those with me. And of course, Harry has to bring Princess Diana once more. I'm not going to elaborate on this. This is not going to change anytime soon. And I think this is, oh my God, this is from Backgrid. This is going to be one of the most iconic pictures of Meghan. I guess this is going to be one of the most iconic pictures of Meghan from now on. Somebody should do a green screen with this one. Do not block alley. This looks like the back of the building, right? Where Where you put the trash. Not gonna elaborate on that as well. And finally, this exclusive: Prince Harry raging he was missold American dream by estranged wife Meghan. They ended up living like Rapunzel in her tower. Yeah, it's the pressure of money must be really stressful. Must be really stressful in so many ways. Must be so stressful in so many ways that I can't tell you how many times we have seen this repeat itself over and over again. Over and over again. Oh my God. How many times are we going to see this? When is something actually going to happen? I mean, I don't want anything to happen to the Harkles. I wish, I always said, like with every other person in the world, I wish they get what they aspire for. I wish they get what they aspire to. Aspire to is the word. If there's whatever they aspire to, I wish they get it. I wish they get it. What else do we have for today? Was Meghan about to limbo? Why the weird posture? I'm going to highlight your comment, your super chat. Thank you, Nairo Psych. Sina. Was Meghan about to limbo? I'm going to play it, put that, this one. Was Meghan about to limbo? Why the weird posture? She's the biggest con artist I've seen. And some other messages that I can, some other replies that I cannot highlight. Oh, you're so mean. Why are you so mean with Meghan? Why are you so mean with Meghan? Oh, we should be. It is Christmas. It is Christmas time. It is Christmas time. And by the way, we have some pictures of Catherine. If you want to see Catherine, I'm gonna show you a couple pictures of Catherine arriving. See this one. And make sure that we can see all these pictures of Catherine that people are bringing. There's so many of you. I know that you are fans of William and Catherine and their family. I had a ton of pictures of them. Just in case, I'm going to share with you some pictures of the Christmas service. Together at Christmas Carol Service 2024. Well, I can't do my internet magic. And if you give me 2 minutes, this is last second stuff that I receive. Last second stuff that I receive. If you want to send me, remember that you want to send me any kind of content, any kind of image that you want to send me, any kind of pitch, you can tag me or message me on X, okay? And I will pay attention to your to your messages in real time. I'm trying to make sense of all this here in the background before. Where am I? Bookmarks.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this this videos here. Play this videos here. I'm gonna change to, thanks to Rebecca English. Strange effect with the lights, but the Princess of Wales has just arrived for the Together at Christmas Carol service. Let's see if we can. See this rather small videos. The quality is not that good, but still we appreciate them. It's a bit too far. It's a bit far. Let me mute the audio. We don't need the audio right now. I need the audio, and this one. Yeah, the effect of the lights is nice. What's this effect of the lights? Maybe it's because of the camera or something, but it looked nice. Very nice indeed. Thanks to Rebecca English for these images. And we had more clear pictures thanks to Royally Bale. Royally Bale is one of my favorite royal accounts on X, by the way. The Princess of Wales looks stunning this evening, hosting her annual Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey. What do you think of her look? Well, just amazing. Just amazing. She was looking just amazing. I like that red. I like that red. Red effect. And I have these pictures here. I wanted to show you a couple of pictures here. They arriving, whole family arriving. It was nice. They look really, really nice. This is one of the few that I got with Charlotte. And this one, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in and be panning the picture so you can see it better. And make sure to keep an eye on your comments. Keep an eye on your comments because I know I have a tie like that one. I have a tie like that one. Maybe not that red. Mine is more pinkish. Mine's more pinkish. The kids have grown so much. There's Zara. We can see Zara in there. And I love this patterns, by the way. I love this. This is plaid. You say that this is a plaid pattern. I don't know. Just please correct me if I'm wrong. They look so. All of them look so beautiful. She looks so happy with her children, so blessed to have them around as much as she does. Yes, I agree. I agree, Samantha. She looks so happy. And she looked great. I'm going to do something. I want to zoom in on those pictures shared by Royally Bale. Remember to follow Royally Bale on X. Doing some magic behind the scenes so we can inspect this picture better. This one. Yeah, I think Catherine looks really nice. Catherine looks really nice. That is great. That's great to know. Great news. Yes, it's a tartan. It's a tartan. Thank you for it's not plaid, it's tartan. Plaid, there must be a difference between plaid and tartan. Maybe plaid is a form of tartan. I'm ignorant completely about that. Yeah. She looks great. She looks great, and it's great to see the Wales family
the Wells family. Yeah, you can never go wrong with red for Christmas, and that's her color. Agree, Veronica. Christy Bauer, tartan is a type of plaid. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for the, yeah, I guess that there was, one was a group of the other. And I said plaid correctly. I remember that when I used to pronounce that wrong. Just checking my timeline on X Pro, and checking my messages on X, checking everything to make sure that, well, this could be for today and for today, but remember that that we have official shows until December 20. Until December 20th, we have official shows, and then I will have. I'm not going to leave you alone for 2 weeks. I know, I will still be doing shows. If I stay here, or if I go some other place for the holidays, I don't know. Still don't know. You know. The idea is to remain in touch, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Remember that I haven't reminded you of this. We have merch. I've got merch. The merch that you want. All the merch that has been limited editions. All those limited editions of my merch are open, are for you to get them on the links in the description of this video. There are 2 shops, one of the Body Language Guy and one of the Royal Rogue, and I haven't been able to combine them. I'm going to, most probably I will end up with only one of them, but you can get the My Name is Jesus Enrique Rosas collection, which was limited. It lasted only 2 weeks, like 2 years ago. I think it was to celebrate like 100,000 subscribers. If or was 200,000, I don't remember, that you couldn't get this, and now you can until December 20. You can get it. You got my Much Love and Bliss collection. You know how important are these words to me. You can also get the Royal Rogue Monogram. This collection is available year round. This is not a limited one, but you can get it, and you can get my Highlander Rogue. The Highlander Rogue. By the way, this tartan, this is my favorite tartan. I remember that this has a name, has shades of purple and green. That tartan of shades of purple and green, that is my favorite. You know that is divided by families, right? That is the tartan of one Scottish family. I understand that if you wear that tartan, you are identifying with that family. But maybe I just like those colors. And you can get, among other things, my Royal Rogue pillow. A Royal Rogue pillow, so you can sleep or rest protected by the mighty sword of this crazy YouTuber who is willing to, well, spending all this crazy stuff of the world with you, comment on the insane things happening in the world, and have, of course, a good time every time. My Body Language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. And until we meet on another video or another live, maybe tomorrow, remember the most important words: much love and bliss. Take care. Be safe. I love every single one of you. Bye-bye.